guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a Z-Code 1962 Ford Galaxie. If you want to find out full information on this specific vehicle, go down below to the description, click on the link, you're going to have underside shots and a full verbal description along with around 60 photos. Also, please be sure to like and subscribe so we can give you more content like this. Click the little buttons right here. This is the perfect driver quality car. I love Galaxies, we've sold a whole bunch of them, and this one is really solid. We bought this one out of Arizona, and it has a lot of unique features. So it's powered by a 390, it's a Z-Code. The exterior, the paint looks to be original, and it shows really well. There's some minor imperfections, but I would call it a driver quality car. All your bright work is original, all your bumpers and bumperettes are original. The grille is original as well. All the glass looks original. And what's so cool is you've got a spotlight here that's your mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the hood and we'll get to the good stuff. There we go. So there's a 390 right there. It was rebuilt in 2017. They did it 30 over. They put an RV cam in there. It has power steering and power brakes. Also, they did the hardened valve guides. So that means you can run regular fuel. Very detailed, new belts throughout. When you look underneath it, you're gonna see the transmission's super clean. It's a dry car. Radiator looks good, and it runs down the road really nice. But a lot of torque. These motors make a ton of torque with the RV cam, and that's a low-end power. I haven't figured out how to turn these on, but there's several switches in there, and we have one of these here and in the trunk. But when you start to look around, this is all original. Original hood latches. They did replace this, so you actually do have a sprayer, and there's water in here. How cool is that? It's really nice under here. Also, underneath this vehicle, when you look at the gallery, you're gonna see it was coated, and that's from the dealer. It's a long time ago. This car is old. Those black tires and the single caps look amazing. They're like police caps. You got your 390 emblem right here, which looks to be pretty new. All of your chrome is original, and these are hard to find. So I had another one, I had a 63, and we lost one of these trim pieces. I had to buy the whole entire set, and it was like $600. So they don't make reproductions of this yet. Extremely clean. All the bright work is original. Minor pitting on your spotlight, which you can control right here, and it works. You could totally be your own 60s police officer. You can see the registration from Pennsylvania for 86. It's been gone through, obviously, since then. Open up the door, you can see the interior is very nice. I'm not sure if that's the original interior, but it looks like it could be based on the condition, or they replaced this, I would say, 10 years ago. Steering wheel is original and looks really nice. The gauges all look really good. And you have a lot of additional options, which we'll talk about when we get there, when we get inside it and go for a ride. Door cards are in nice shape, and all the glass goes up and down with ease. These are great cars to turn into race cars. That's what everybody did. You've got your trim tag right here. Look at how nice it is. You can see there's no overspray on it. Listen to that. Solid. Quarters are in really nice shape. I do see some minor imperfections right here. Just a paint bubbling. A couple chips. I mean, it's a driver quality car, and it looks like it is original style, original paint to me. Another couple bubbles right here. But overall, really nice. The bright work up here is showing its age. You can see some imperfections, and that is the original crest. Roof line, perfect, no dents or dimples. Trunk is in great shape, and you do have your original Galaxie emblems right here. I don't know if 62, this was an option. These bumpers with the bumperettes, I don't remember seeing it on the other cars we had. You can see Galaxie spread out right there, and then 500, and this is where you put your fuel in. Bumper's in great shape. I don't see any dents in it. Oh, actually, never mind. I take that back. A little mark right here. Brand new exhaust throughout, which we'll show you in the gallery. Open up the trunk. A lot of additional options are going to come with this car. So you're going to get the original Galaxie caps. I remember when I restored one of these, I painted all these in. You get a couple of accessories. So when they rebuilt that motor, they gave you the break-in oil that you're supposed to use. And then there's some ATF fluid. and a couple of miscellaneous parts. You do have the original spare tire in there. There's that light I'm talking about. There's a switch in this car somewhere that turns these lights on. Really nice trunk protection guard here. Looks like it's new. When you pull this up, you can see that it's actually a very solid car. You don't hear any rust rattling around. You got your jacking instructions right here. And then the trunk, nice and solid, and all the gaskets look good. Closes with ease. Passenger side is extremely nice too. You have a couple of chips and imperfections, but look how cool it looks with that tire sunk in there. Unreal. Little imperfection right here on the paint. And up here. We're just being picky so you guys know what you're getting. I don't want any surprises. We have 100% positive feedback for selling classic cars over the past 10 years. We also have sold over 1,000 cars, all classics. Inside the door guard, you can see the glue that they used. And then it's pretty neat, so they have this trim guard here that pinches in place. A little bit of compound from someone buffed it. You can see the light inside there working. And those are the original style seat belts. Look at that. That's cool. Original carpet too. Passenger side fender looks great. New emblem right here. Let me go ahead and start it up. Starts right up, no smoke or hesitation. Sounds really good. I can't wait to take it for a ride. RV cams make a lot of torque, so this will be pretty fun. Let's go. All right, let's start the Galaxie. Notice I'm not giving it gas. Look at those pedals, that's pretty unique. See how they have the inlays and then the rubber, and you can see the wear. This thing has minimal miles. It's showing 6891, but I'm sure it's rolled over. It's probably 106,000 miles, but look at the condition of the interior. This is all original padding. You also have the options, which are pretty neat. You have the, this is obviously much later on, but it does have an AM/FM converter. This takes a second for it to turn on, but you'll start to hear the static while we look at the other features. You've got a compass, and it lights up, which is pretty neat. You also have a tissue dispenser. That's a cool option. Just pull it out and blow your nose. You have an ashtray with oh, there you go, you hear the radio? Ashtray in there. Then your glove box, and I love this. Look at these match boxes that came with the car. Pittsburgh Steel Employees Federal Credit Union. I wonder if that place is still open. Okay, let's go through all this stuff. So this brake setup, you put the brakes on, and this is, look, there's a light that illuminates, and then you pull this to release it. You have your lights, which work. Air is going to open up your vents. You have your wipers, which operate. And then you do have a spotlight, which works. You see that? The light's turning on. A lot of cool features in this car. And then when you turn it off, this light will turn off as well. There are also switches down here. So I know that there's a switch that will turn on. Let's see. There was a switch that I turned on earlier and it lit this up. I don't know if that's, yeah. I probably had the door on when I tried it out, but I believe those are the light switches for under the hood and in the trunk. Let me turn them off. You have this is your hazards. You can hear it going off. And then you do have a fan that blows. There we go, for heat. Another lighter that's brand new. So they give you one that's used and one that's new. That's cool. Temperature's slowly rising, clock's not working. Fuel gauge, we only put about 1 gallon in here, so I don't know if it works yet, but we will find out. Horn. Horn works. Let's put it in drive and go for a test drive. Headliner is really nice. You also have more options. You've got your optional mirror clips and day and night mirrors. So you can push that and it changes the direction of the mirror. Day, night, N-I-T-E. The rear seats are really nice. This is a great driver. Power steering, power brakes. You can kind of feel that it has a torque cam. Brakes feel really good. How do you think it? I mean, it's a nice car. It's a nice driver. Lights work when you open the doors. Well, that one doesn't. Let's see if I flip the switch. Yeah, there you go. Did I mess it up? There you go. So that's what that switch is for, I guess. Interesting. We're gonna take this big girl on the highway. 95 south, here we come. We're gonna get off on Griffin and we'll continue on our test drive so you can see the outside. Gauges are operating as they should. You can see the speedometer working. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. And then once we get to this corner, I'll give it a little bit of gas so we can see how it feels. Brakes. Brakes feel great. Nice and smooth. They're not pulling from left to right. You can feel a little bit of stumble on the accelerator pump for the carburetor. All right, let's give it some gas. That's pretty good. Feels good. Brakes, you can touch them on the highway. Doesn't feel like it's having a hard time. It runs smooth. Let me put this window up so you guys don't get all that wind noise. Just a good cruiser overall. No smoke from the rear. I feel like I'm driving a big old land yacht. I love it. How much do you think this thing weighs?
4,000 pounds, I think.
Probably. I would say you're right. Maybe a little bit more than 4,000 pounds. I'm gonna get my mirrors straightened out here. I can see now. It runs down the road nice. If you guys have any questions about this specific Galaxie, don't hesitate to give us a call. 954-363-2261. We ship worldwide, and I appreciate you watching this. Be sure to like and subscribe so we can keep making these videos for you. I'll also look at how beautiful those accent pieces are on the fenders. You see the two balls? Nice. It's a nice car. Hey, I hope you guys, we're gonna clean this. I guess the transporter had to get out of the window to get in here, but Magic Eraser will take that right off. This thing rides nice. We're about to go over the train tracks right now. Let's see how it sounds. Not bad. We're back on Ravenswood over here. Let's get some outside shots.
He doesn't feel like driving anymore.
Just want to let you guys know the gas gauge definitely works. It's empty.